Hey YouTube, Zach Guy here. Today I want to talk to you about a rather interesting knife. It's a Victorinox knife, and I picked it up on my travels. And as you can see, comes in a plain the pleather sleeve that Victorinox has. And if you can read the label that's on this, it says it's a baker's knife. And this is one of the slimmest knives that Victorinox makes. And when it's in red Alox. And one of the interesting things I found is that there's no shield on it. It's a single blade knife, serrated hawkbill, and if we can get it to focus here, you can see the tag stamp that it is a Victorinox. As I said, this is called the baker's knife. In the shop I picked it up at, they called it the baker's knife. But if you go online and go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, they have it listed as a twine knife, which you could use it for that too. This knife is a very thin knife meant for light work. It was originally aimed at pastry chefs to use for some of their delicate work that they did on the pastries. I've seen where they take it and use the tip to cut in different designs into the dough, or slash the bread at the top to get the intricate designs that they have. And I've also seen them where they're pulling it and cutting the dough for making smaller rolls and what have you. As I said, it's a single blade knife, very thin, very thin. It has nickel silver pins, stainless steel blade of course, with a stainless steel back spring, and there is no liners. It's just the red Alox. Now to get some of the specifications out of the way on this, closed, this knife is 90.25 millimeters, which comes out to 3.5 inches. The blade is 69 millimeters, which comes out to 2.72 inches. Open, it's 159.25 millimeters, which is 6.27 inches. The width, and we're talking this way, the handle is 4.83 millimeters. Like I said, very thin knife, which is 0.2 inches. Now the blade itself is starts out at 2 millimeters and then tapers down to a point, and that's like 0.1 inch. The height, and I'm talking the width here, going this way on it, is 10.31 millimeters at the hinge, and at the base it is 22 millimeters, which goes from 0.4 inches here to 0.9 inches wide here. The weight is 18.27 grams, which comes out to 0.6 ounces. Very, very light knife. It is one of the thinnest knives Victorinox makes. It's the thinnest I've got. I don't remember any being any thinner. It's fairly handy little knife. It's very interesting. I bought it for the collection. I saw it and I was like, that's kind of cool. Don't know what I'll use it for, because I don't do that type of baking. I'm the kind of guy that just takes the stuff out of the box, mixes it up, throw it in the pan, throw it in the oven. Nothing too fancy. But I can use it to, it's a knife, I can use it to cut open bags or packages or whatever if I want to use it. I just thought it was rather cool. Wanted to get it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Victorinox Baker's Knife. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And remember, always be prepared.